I'm on the plane. It has been about 13 and a half hours, roughly, right? And I just did my makeup in the flight cruise cabin, and I changed into my suit in their cabin as well. Everyone has been super, super helpful, so I am very grateful for that, and about ready to get off the plane as soon as we land and take some pictures. Mabuhay from the Philippines. I've officially been traveling for 39 and a half hours. So my journey started at 3 a.m. driving from Erie, Pennsylvania to Cleveland, Ohio, where I then flew to LAX, and from LAX to Manila, and I spent 15 hours in LA as well. So total, it's been about 40 hours of traveling, and I'm finally here in the Philippines, and it is beautiful, and everyone is so kind.
And thank you all for being here today. I'm Haley Coe, I'm Miss Earth USA, and we are the Clean Consumption Coalition. You may not know it, but every time you consume food or liquid from a plastic container, it sheds microplastics that are harmful to your health.
Good afternoon from the Philippines. We just had lunch and we're about to do a fitting for a show that we're going to be walking in tomorrow as a media appearance. And earlier today we had our practice presentations for our Eagle project, so I'm excited to share that with you in about a week for official judging. It is an all-female panel and I can't wait to speak about our advocacy together. We are getting ready to go to rehearsals for a fashion show. We are all very excited and very awake for 3:30 in the morning. So,
yeah, very awake, very awake.
Yeah, we're keeping it together really well. Hi! I'm here with United Arab Emirates, and we are backstage for our first media appearance of the trip. I'm so excited, I'm shivering. We are going to be wearing the Filipiniana traditional gowns. Also hair, by the way. So we're so excited, and we will be sharing more of that with you today.
USA. Designer Al Banzan.
The forest green, we guard the wonders that must be seen. With open hearts we take a stand. Together we'll heal this precious land. Every voice, every call lifts the hope of all. With beauty and grace, we're shaping the fate of the world. Miss Earth, we are the silver lining, a beacon in the dark that's always shining. Standing for the earth we adore, fighting for the future we're living for.
Venezuela.
And winning the gold medal from the Americas is Miss USA.
Presenting the awards, Undersecretary Juan Miguel Cuna, Assistant Secretary Norlito Eneran, Regional Executive Director Art Fadriguela.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you for the first time in person.
All right, Haley, can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Absolutely. My name is Haley Grace Poe. I am Miss Earth USA. I'm from Pennsylvania in the USA, and for those of you who don't know it, one of my favorite places in Pennsylvania is Presque Isle State Park. It's a protected state park in a westward-facing peninsula, so we actually have the third best sunsets in the world where I live in the USA.
All right. Pennsylvania is also where Philadelphia is.
Yes, I haven't been to Philadelphia yet, actually, but I am dying to go.
Yeah, which sounds like Philippines.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Anyway, going back, congratulations for winning the
Thank
best
you so
turnout
much.
for the Americas. Hailey, how does it feel?
It feels amazing because this is our first press conference of the event. And when I was on Pretty Down to Earth, which is the reality show I competed on for the title of Miss Earth USA, I was the first gold medalist on that show as well. So it's quite a surreal feeling to be called first for a gold medal yet again in the Philippines at the Miss Earth USA competition. So I am so grateful and so honored to be here. And I'm also very grateful to Albenson Couture, the designer who created this beautiful gown.
Yes, Hailey, can we know your silver lining or advocacy, please?
Yes, my. Should I give that a second? Okay. My
Advocacy, yeah.
My silver lining advocacy is the Microplastic Awareness Project. I host cleanups, I advocate for single-use plastic reduction, and I have also initiated legislation at the state and federal level in my country to address plastic pollution at the source. I truly believe that the only way to make a real, lasting difference in the world is to hold corporations accountable for their environmental impact. So I'm a huge advocate for all of the individual choices that we can make in our everyday lives to protect our health and the environment, but at the end of the day, my ultimate goal is to leave a change that outlasts my time as a title holder and my time on this planet by changing the laws that shape the way we approach the environment. So my ultimate goal is to unite nations around environmental policy changes that will protect our people and our planet for generations to come.
All right. So, what activities have you done to fulfill that advocacy?
I had House Bill 1415 introduced in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives, and that will require annual water testing for PFAS, which is the cancer-causing chemical found in microplastics. And using that information, we can pinpoint hotspot areas of pollution to address it, and it will also give us more information about where our pollution is coming from so that we can stop it. And that also lays the groundwork for additional bans on plastic in my state, which is a major producer of petroleum, which is the main ingredient in PFAS. So I'm very excited to see that legislation yield research results that we can use to advocate for human health and for our planet. And in addition to that, I work alongside the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and Department of Health and Human Services on policy that will change the way we consume plastics. I'm advocating for a warning label on all plastic bottles stating that they contain microplastics and are harmful to human health. So that is my federal legislation in the USA, and it is something I would love to see done internationally because I know that change begins with awareness. We have to make people aware of the problems that exist in our environment and how they approach our people as well. So I'm really looking forward to the difference that we're able to make together.
All right. I really love your terno. I really
Thank you.
cannot wait to talk about it, but you look like Reina Imperatriz.
Thank you.
How do you feel about your terno when you're walking?
I loved it. So I always have to tell myself to go very, very slow, and this gown is very heavy, which made it much easier. But I think it's a beautiful celebration of both Filipino culture and also the Silver Lining anniversary. I think we have to remember that this is the 25th year of the only pageant recognized by the United Nations as an environmental conservation organization. And I think it's incredible that we have so many beautiful and effective advocates here today. And I think this gown amazingly celebrates the environmental impact and the beauty that exists here in this pageant in this country today.
Okay, when you were called the gold medalist for Americas, what do you feel?
I was so excited. I was surprised, honestly. I was in the front and I was thrilled to be there, and it was a great surprise and such a surreal moment again after receiving the first gold medal on Pretty Down to Earth as well. So I'm very grateful.
Okay, USA has been excelling on most pageants for
Yes.
over the years, like for almost a century now. So, does that add more confidence or pressure to you?
I think the number one goal for anyone traveling to an international pageant is to not embarrass their home country, right? Nobody wants to embarrass their home country. So my joke that I keep making is that my goal is to not embarrass the USA. But at the end of the day, my ultimate goal is to make a difference for our planet through advocacy. So I'm grateful to be here surrounded by so many other environmental advocates, and I'm looking forward to what we can collaborate on as well, because this year, as part of the Silver Lining edition of Miss Earth, we're actually doing group eco projects. So I've been working alongside some other countries on some global policies that will help change the way we approach plastic pollution.
Yeah, how do you feel that you're an early favorite this year? Early favorite.
It always feels great to get recognition through the media and everything else, but I'm mostly just proud to represent the USA, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And it's great to carry all of those people alongside me as I represent the USA at Miss Earth. I feel very patriotic being here, and that's always very motivating.
Yeah, and can you invite them to vote for you?
Absolutely. If you would please vote for me on Eventista, that would help me greatly in making it to the finals competition on November 5th. And it's also wonderful to support the Miss Earth organization and all of our advocacy. So if you could please head over to Eventista, that would be very helpful and I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for all of your help and for watching this and for being here today. And I look forward to seeing what's next.
I want to know, is this your first time in the Philippines?
This is my very first time in the Philippines. I took the red eye from LAX to Manila, and I arrived here at 5:45 a.m. So I got to see the beautiful sunrise as we passed over the Pacific Ocean and landed in Manila. It was absolutely gorgeous. I'm a big sunset person, so that was beautiful to see.
So what's your first impression of our country?
My first impression of the Philippines is that it is beautiful and it is full of kind and generous people. Everyone I have met here has been so sweet and so helpful. And it just warms my heart to be here surrounded by that kind of energy because you never know when you're traveling for an international pageant. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking. So that made me feel so at peace when I arrived here.
And lastly, what's your message to all of your supporters, especially everyone from the USA?
The most important thing you can ever do is use your voice to make a difference, especially when it's not popular. So if you're watching this from the USA, I would like to encourage you to contact your representatives and request that they please support legislation like House Bill 1415 to protect our environment and our people at the same time. There's so much that we can do as individuals, but at the end of the day, we have to hold corporations accountable for their environmental impact, and I would love for you to help me on my mission with that. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Hailey. Congratulations and welcome to the Philippines.
Thank
We
you
hope
so
to do
much.
more in the next coming days.
Thank you. Absolutely.
USA. Designer Al Benson.
The forest green, we guard the wonders that must be seen. With open hearts, we take a stand. Together we'll heal this precious land. Every voice, every call lifts the hope of all. With beauty and grace, we're shaping the fate of the world. Miss Earth,
Ano, may dinner ba? Abot pa tayo ng gabi dito. Huwag naman. Naman siya, aga-aga lang. Tapos na si USA.
Venezuela na.
Hindi, may US,
Vietnam.
US Virgin Islands.
US Pilipinas, Vietnam.
Hindi, Venezuela muna. Huli yung, meron ba yatang Zambia eh?
Ah, wala pala may Zambia. May Zimbabwe.
Ano to?
Venezuela.
Ay, Venezuela na agad. Wala pa yung US
Designer
Virgin.
Rosalie Habaybay.
the earth will stand tall.
Dapat kita. Yan.
Hello. We just had lunch and we are going to head back to the hotel and I am hoping to take a nap.
Congratulations to our beautiful Miss USA to win the gold medal in today's event.
Thank you so much. You guys are sweet. Thank you.